and go, ah, I got a new sewing machine and I don't know what to do with it. But it's not scary. You got a new sewing machine. I'm going to help you out. Don't worry about it. You can't do anything, really. Too bad. Just pause. Don't blow it up. Pause the video. Go back, rewind, take it slow, take some deep breaths. If your mama lets you have it, have a little Dr. Pepper or Coke, calm your nerves, you're good to go. I promise.
Don't put it next to a fireplace with some gasoline, please.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay, so let's set this up. This is what your new sewing machine will look like. Well, I don't have the box because I don't have a new sewing machine, but I'll show you how to set it up when you get it out of your box. It's super fun. All right, Hazel, you ready to film this? Hey, Hazel, you're awesome. All right, so are you rolling? Yes. Okay. This is your new sewing machine. I love this machine, by the way. If yours isn't just like this one, still watch because it can help you. Most of them are pretty similar in what you do. So you're going to take it out of the box. You're going to find probably a bag of all kinds of random stuff. You're not going to worry about that stuff. You're just going to look at it and go, oh, that's nice. And then maybe put it back in a little cabinet like this and put it away for another day so you don't get overwhelmed. Then you're going to find the cord and you are going to plug it in to the back. Push kind of hard and then run it down to the bottom. You're going to put down here at the bottom your foot pedal, the thing you push to make it go, and then plug it into the wall. Then you're ready to turn it on. Boop. It's on. Yay! Huzzah! So we're just about there. Pretty easy. The next thing we need to do is check all of our thingamabobs. So most of the machines are going to come with everything set where it needs to be. So this is for very beginner sewers. So just do this. Don't worry about messing with this very much after you set it up for the first time until you get better. So we're going to start putting on a straight stitch. So you would turn that, like if it's there, you just turn it. So that is your straight stitch is lined up with the dot or whatever arrow or mechanism your machine has. So you're going to start there. This is your stitch length. That's how long your stitch is going to be. I recommend keeping it for beginners. I'm talking about like kids and very beginners, like 3 to 4. You don't want a very tiny stitch because it's just not going to work as well for you. It's going to make you frustrated. So just keep it here, 3 to 4, not a problem. Let's see. This is our stitch width. Make it zigzaggy or not. So you should, for a straight stitch, it should just be at 0. When we use zigzag and stuff, then you can play with this to make your zigzag bigger or smaller, depending on what your project is. So the other things we have, needle position, this keeps it, if you can kind of see that little tiny picture there, the dot is in the center because your needle's in the center. You see that? That's what you want. If you move it to the left or to the right, the needle will be lined up with the dot right there to the left or the right. But most of the time, you're just going to leave it right there. Don't even worry about changing that. And then the last thing is the tension. This is the thing that makes most people want to pull out their hair. So I recommend keep it 3 to 4 all the time. Don't even adjust it. Don't worry about it. You can't see the 3 to 4. It's on the front side, Hazel.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
We can do a whole video about tension, but to start, I guarantee 3 to 4 is going to get you what you need. So that is all you need to do with these. Once they're like this, just don't even touch it again unless something goes wrong, okay? And then we can go over that. So next, we are going to thread this machine. So I'm just going to use my regular Coats & Clark multi-purpose or dual duty or whatever all-purpose thread. Put it on the spool pin, and then your machine's going to come with things like this. These guys just stick on here. They hold the spool in place so it doesn't slide back and forth. Either one is fine. It's not, I don't really have a preference. Just whatever will hold it on there. So then we're going to thread it up. So most of the newer machines will have these number guides, but even if you don't have a new machine, most machines are the same direction. They're going to have a thread thing here. You're going to pop it in there to hold it. They're going to have another one. You're going to pop it there. Then you're going to go 3 all the way down, back up 4, and then this guy. This is my important guy. So sometimes when you get your machine, he will be down here like this, and you're like, I don't know what to do. on the end of your machine, there's a wheel right here, hand wheel. You're going to turn that wheel until that guy goes up to the top. When he is sticking out, you're ready to go. So you're going to put your thread back, pull it kind of hard until it pops in that circle. Super important. A lot of beginners don't pull it all the way in there, or when they're rethreading, it comes out and then it causes problems. So this is probably one of the most important things to thread correctly. So we'll get it down. We have another guide here. Just hook it there. Then there's usually one on every machine right here above the needle. You just kind of hook it back in there. Sometimes I have to hold my thread like that, slide it in there, and then pull. It all works. And if I'm really honest with you, if you miss this or this, it's not going to be that crucial. So then, threading the needle. Probably the hardest part. I like to put the thread super tiny in my hand. I bet you can hardly even see that.
I can focus it.
Ooh. So it's like barely sticking out. You don't want a limp noodle. That was good. You got it, Hazel.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to stick it into the needle, front to back. Put it in, get my other hand or get some tweezers. Pull it out nice and long. So that one got a little wrapped around. So all I do is just kind of pop it down, pull it off to the left, stick it in there, and then we're good to go. I tell all of my girls to pull their string nice and long to the side to get started so they don't have to keep rethreading their needle, because that tends to be the hardest part besides bobbins. So we're pretty much ready now. I'm going to do the threading one more just really fast time, and then that'll be the end of this video, and we'll do a whole video just on bobbins because that's the tricky part. All right, so if I want to change my thread color, I'm just going to start from the top. This is how I do it. Some people will cut it and pull it out the bottom. I just pull it out the top. I'm a little bit of a lazy sewer, I guess. So I'm going to roll it back up. We're going to pretend I put a new color on, and then I'm just going to start again. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, back up, 5, back, and 4, pull into the circle, 6, hook, 7, hook, then we'll move that out of the way, thread our needle. Now some machines do have needle threaders, but I still recommend learning to thread your needle, because I will be honest, the needle threader on your machine will be the first thing that breaks. So you really do need to be able to thread your needle, and then pull it off to the side, and that is it. One other quick thing that it's been a while since I've unboxed the machine. If this is not on there, this is how you do it. There's a hook back here. So I'm going to take it off. Let's pretend that your presser foot was not on your machine. I'm going to choose just my basic number 1. I'm going to slide it underneath. See that little bar there? I'm going to line it up with my little claw, pop it down, and then it's on. If I want to take it off, off. Pretty easy peasy. All right, so that's number 1, basic. Good luck. Practice. Bye.